Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to day 13 of the best of 30 days of sketches from Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. And today's sketch is a gorgeous page maps sketch. You know how I love page maps. Well, I say that for all of the sketches, don't I? But anyway, there you go. So this one goes back to series 5, day 14 of series 5. I did not manage a new one for you today. I had to work a little bit more this weekend than normal. You know how I normally have a full 4 days off, a couple of mum duty days in there, but I also had to pop in to the bakery in the office a few times over the weekend because Joey was out of town. Joey and his family were out of town for a lovely, lovely graduation. So anyway, long story short, off I go telling you my stories again. I am going to just share what I previously did, and there is Chopin, of course, saying hello to you. And I will also put the video to this original one because this was, as I said, series 5, day 14. And we were still fairly early on in the whole COVID thing. This was in 2020. And I guess, I don't know, was the series 5 maybe the June one? It could have been. I think it could have been the June one. When Chopin hears me talking like that, he thinks I'm talking to him, and he is a very vocal kitty. So this is the layout that I did, and this was the early on during the whole COVID, and this was, hard lockdown. This layout was around the 16th or so of March, which was sort of like the first week of full lockdown. And this one is recording how we at the bakery really had to adapt. And, we didn't know whether we should stay open, whether we could stay open, how we should readjust. Anyway, it was quite the time. We stayed open, of course. We modified our hours slightly, and at some point during COVID, we, by law, had to close on Sundays. But then what we started doing, and this is what this really records, is we started offering curbside pickups. We even did deliveries in the very local area so that, we adjusted. So, and we were very proud that we could help get food to the people who can't go out, to those who were, quarantining. The lead time for groceries was absolutely crazy and so long. So, we started delivering, and we could get food, and the customers were so happy. Joey would get out of the car, sort of run up to the step, leave it there, ring the bell, run back, and wave from the car. Or you can see here, there's a delivery at the garage. There's Joey's thumbs up. That was our first one, more than likely. So that was fun. And I followed this sketch, I would say, really to a T. Some cocoa vanilla gorgeousness here. The big circular element with floral. So I really followed this one to a T. Now I'm going to show you, and as I said, I'm going to definitely have the video either up here in a card, or I'll put it down in the description box below. But I wanted to show you another layout that reminds me of this kind of thing. And I did this layout for the Scrap 5 challenge in 2020 as well. And it was a Scrap 5 challenge where on that day, it was Scrapping Amy who was choosing the items for us. And this layout is sort of a bit of a combination of that sketch and probably an adaptation of something that I had done for a Palooza as well. But it still reminds me of that kind of thing. Offset a little bit more, sort of the 3 columns, but offset a bit, sort of a little bit askew, and you know that I like to do that anyway. Made the columns maybe a little bit different sizing, although there are the 3 here, the 2. I only put 1 photo here, don't have that kind of block over here, but you could, if you look at that sketch, I think you can see it in this layout. And as I say, this was probably a combination of a couple, but I love it. You can see here, instead of doing sort of the faux stitching, doodling around as I did here, I used a border punch here and some washi tape. This is lovely washi tape that I got from my dear friend Karina for in one of the Christmas boxes from her. I did some stamping on this one as well. This is my Chopin Cattitude. Chopin was none too pleased with all the hours I worked around Christmas. Too early and too many days. Look at that. But I think he sort of looks a little bit regal on there, don't you think? But that's my boy, Double Trouble. And I really, because when I went through my album, I found this and I went, you know what? I think I did that for this sketch. And then, of course, I researched it a bit more and realized that it was not for this sketch particularly, but I do think it reminds me of that type of layout. So there you go, my friends. How's it going? We're already on day 13. Are you playing along with us? And if you are, please either, link me up with your video if you can down below. Don't forget to use the hashtag best of 30DSCBL so that you can find everybody who's playing along, and so that we can find you if you are playing along. Tag us on Facebook as well if you are posting over there. I hope you are enjoying the inspiration. I know I am. I am really, really enjoying the best of it, and I'm enjoying seeing the new layouts, revisiting some of the older layouts, and the idea I had here of a layout that reminded me of, you can tell that I fully copied, and I got that from Christy and one of her awesome videos. I think I really got the idea when she did, I think, is it day 6? When she did day 6, I thought that was so much fun. So there you go, my friends. Hopefully I will be back with a new layout tomorrow, but I will be back tomorrow to chat with you a little bit more. See you then. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.